Hey guys, this is Rachel and this is my ninth exercise in database systems. It is index and sequences. So I'll be briefly explaining what an index is. So an index is a special lookup table that the database search engine can use to speed up a data retrieval. So index is something just like what we have in front of our books, so that it helps us to find that page easily. So when a database is usually very big or large, an index is something which helps to easily access information from the database. So I'll move on to my questions now. Okay, the first question I've been given is to create an index on customer ID and customer name from the customer table. So to create that, creating an index is just like how we create a view or a table. The same keyword create is used, and then we have to just add create index. So create, as you can see, create index, and this cust index is just the name of my index. On which table do we need to create it on? We have to create it on customer table, and the attributes are customer ID and customer name. So as you can see, the index has been created. So this is my first question. My second question is to create a bitmap index, which is not actually supported in my Oracle. So my third question is to create a function based index on lowercase of customer name on customer table. So this is a function based index. The creation is like this. The same keyword is used, create index, customer index on customer. So on the customer table, the index is being created for the customer name with lowercase letters. So when you give it as lower of customer name, it means that all the names of the customer are made into lowercase and there is no uppercase. So the index has been created. So if I select that lowercase of customer name from customer, this is how it will look. As you can see, there are no uppercase letters in this particular table, or the values of that particular attribute called customer name. There are no attribute with uppercase letters. So that is for my third question. The fourth question is to create an index organized table with translation ID, customer name, and transaction ID, customer name, and supplier ID. So for this, I'm just going to create a table, and the table is going to be named as index table, and the attributes of the table are transaction ID, supplier ID, customer name, and when I give primary key transaction ID, this means that the transaction ID has been made as a primary key. So this is how so the index has been this particular index table has been created. As you can see, table created. And this is how my table is going to look. Describe index table will give the outlook of that particular table. So this is it for my fourth question. My fifth question is to drop the bitmap index and function based index. So for that, this is similar to how we drop a table or a view. We just give drop the table and the table name. Similarly, here we give drop index and the index name. So drop index and customer index I've given, and then that is my bitmap index, and so the index has been dropped. The next one is going to be to drop the function based index, that is CUSIND, which I already created. So when I give drop index CUSIND, that particular index is going to be dropped. So this for the lowercase of the customer name, the index which I created was that, and that that index has also been dropped now. So this is it for my fifth question. And my sixth question is to my sixth question has actually been changed. Okay. My sixth question is to create a sequence for the order ID of the order table, and for that I'm going to be using this command called create sequence, which creates a sequence for that particular it'll create an ordered sequence, and it is said that the sequence is incremented by 10. So we just give increment by 10, and it starts with 1 as the maximum value and 2000 as the 1 as the minimum value, and 2000 will be the maximum. So no cache, no cycle, and the sequence has been created. So this is it for my ninth exercise. I hope you guys like this video. Thank you for watching.